Hey guys, day 2 of the Minnesota Whiskey Fanatics Advent Calendar. Today we have Four Roses Small Batch. I want to thank Nathan for getting us this pour tonight. Let's see how it is. I'm going to do something a little bit different tonight, and instead of giving you guys a similar product from the same distillery, I've got a couple of cool things in store for you, but here we go. Again, this is Four Roses Small Batch. It's a classic 90 proof blend of multiple mash bills. I've always enjoyed Four Roses. Higher rye than yesterday by a good margin. Man, coming back to it, I have to say, Four Roses Small Batch might be better than McKenna. And I love McKenna. I absolutely love it. There's some good sweetness. Rye spice mid palate. Feels a bit hotter than it really is, I think. Definitely does not feel like 90 proof. Back end you have the classic cherry, and yeah, for what is it, 25 bucks? I actually have to say, in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, if you guys ever get it out there, the Target on, I believe it's Collins Road or Blair's Ferry Road, will run it for 18 bucks, which is, I think, a, what do you call it, misprint? But it is fantastic at even 25 bucks. So good. Anyway, let me grab something. I wanted to do a comparison tonight. There's a cool bit of history, which is why I wanted to do it. Now, the bottle that I brought to compare it to tonight is Belle Meade Small Batch. This is 90 proof, and it's made by MGP. A lot of you guys might be asking, why is this being brought out? Well, first off, it's 90 proof. And second off, what I bet you guys didn't know is that MGP and Four Roses are really first cousins, if not stepbrothers or stepsisters. Now, back in the 1970s, Four Roses and what is now MGP were owned by Seagram's. So you actually saw back in the day there were quite a few bottlings that included MGP product, or I guess at that point Lawrenceburg Distillers, and Four Roses. An example is this right here, Four Roses Premium Light Whiskey. As you can see on the label, it's a blend of American whiskey, blended and bottled by Four Roses Distilling Co. But here's the kicker. It says right here on the label, Baltimore, Maryland, and Lawrenceburg, Indiana. You hear that? Four Roses with Baltimore and Lawrenceburg, Indiana on the label. This is kind of an interesting story, and I'll get to it another day, hopefully. But the deal is, Seagram's owned both of them, and they actually used distillate from both places, mixed them together, and bottled. So the cool thing is, to this day, there are, I believe, 2 mash bills that are shared by both MGP and Four Roses. So tonight, here, I've got 21 rye mash, and this one, I believe, well, not exact, to this day, is very similar to some of the mash bills that Four Roses makes today. So 90 proof, 90 proof. They're about the same age, 6 to 8 years old, and let's see how they compare. This one's a lot nuttier. Creamier and nuttier over here. This one's got a lot more rye spice to it. I'm guessing it's because this one is a blend of different mash bills that includes their 36 rye mash. Truly both fantastic products. Absolutely fantastic. And I thought instead of giving you guys the tasting notes and trying to break things down and really dive in, I'd give you guys a bit of history and tell you how Four Roses, Baltimore, Maryland, and Lawrenceburg, Indiana are somehow related. So I hope you guys enjoyed that tonight. I'm going to keep enjoying this, and have a great night.